Hi, let's talk about a graphic novel called Little Bird. Little Bird is a graphic novel in hardcover that I've got, which collects the Little Bird story by Darcy Van Poelgeest, Ian Bertram and Matt Hollingsworth. It follows a character in the future in a post-apocalyptic world where the church rules all with an iron fist effectively. There have been experiments and body modifications, both mechanical and genetic, made to various people in the world. She lives in a sort of village that sits outside of the church's control, albeit the church is constantly expanding its regime. Her mother is sort of the leader of this resistance to the church. One day they get attacked. Little Bird, the main character, gets hidden away and ends up having to go on a quest to find someone called the Axe. And it transpires that Little Bird has a gene that makes it very hard to kill her. She might look like she's dead and she goes to a sort of other world, but she will come back and resurrect. And the church wants this genetic material in order to use it for their own gains, and the head of the church wants it to try and heal his son. What you get is this sort of adventure where she goes off across the land, meets various people. Some are good, some are bad, all on a way to getting to the church's main city, main building, and a showdown with the main characters. It's hard not to spoil this story without giving away too much. I would say if you like different stories, if you want something that's a bit sci-fi and fantasy all merged into one, with some interesting art, pick it up. It goes for the price currently shown on screen. I think it's entirely reasonable. It's a lovely binding. You get full pages with the art. There's no big borders or anything like that, and it reads really well. And it looks really nice on the shelf too. It's published by Image Comics. Like I say, I don't want to say too much. All I will say is it can be a bit tricky to get it into. You could probably do it in one reading. And it's probably best to try and do it in either one or two sittings rather than poke at it and read it like sort of an issue's worth at a time, because it's the kind of story where you need to get involved, you need to get into the world of it and get your head around what's going on and then get sort of engrossed in it. Because I initially tried poking at it and it just didn't work. I had to go back to the start, sit down and just read it and enjoy it. And when I did enjoy it and read it. This is called Book 1, so I think they've obviously planning or hoping to have more stories in this world. I felt that it ended properly, and you don't necessarily need to have more stories, and I'm quite happy with how this story finished up in this book, which again I won't spoil, because there are some twists and turns along the way. Let me know what you think of this. Please feel free to like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.